Y'all, when I say I have fallen in love with that little section right there. Hey, you guys, I am back with a book review. As you see, I'm reviewing the book From Hurting to Healing, Uncovering Childhood Trauma to Heal the Child Within. It is by Shatrivia Kennedy. Y'all, this book was very concise, straight to the point. I absolutely adored how vulnerable this author was when it came to discussing things that she encountered in childhood, really those sore spots that we don't typically talk about. She was very candid and vulnerable in many different aspects. I have known this author for years now, and I feel like every time I read a book by her, I am learning like a new aspect about her, or I'm learning about experiences she overcame. When I say this woman is someone that they do not look like what they have been through. When I say like she does not cease to impress me in the oh my god, just the way she overcomes stuff. There were so many amazing quotes from this book. It is not a super long book. I think it was about maybe 30 pages, so I don't want to give too much away. If you need a good pick me up book that is really going to empower you to look within yourself and realize that maybe you're not the victim in every situation. Maybe there were situations where maybe you could have played that a little better, or maybe you're a part of why you're hurting so much. Maybe you're still in the same patterns that you were in years ago, or maybe you're still hurting about something that happened in your childhood and it's still showing up as an adult for you. So it just was, there were so many good aspects of this book. I am going to read a few of the quotes from the book that really stood out to me and that really made me go, okay. So the first one is: in this reflective process, I came to a profound realization. I was my own obstacle. My lack of self love, acceptance of certain circumstances, and my perspective were contributing to my struggles. My life lacked essential elements such as boundaries, accountability, respect, vision, and purpose. Confronting this reality was daunting because it shattered many beliefs I held at that moment. Y'all, you are lying if you say you've never experienced this before in your life. When you realize that sometimes you are hurting your own damn feelings because you don't have no boundaries, like you think you have boundaries. Like, yes, you don't let people come over and you don't let people put their feet up on your couch and you don't let people walk through your house and you have carpets with their shoes on. Yeah, you got boundaries in that aspect. But like when your feelings are involved, do you enforce your boundaries off rip of like, listen, if you tell me you're going to do something at 6 o'clock, I expect it to happen at 6 o'clock. And if it's not going to happen, you need to call and let me know so that you can respect my time, my energy. Or are you like, I know he said he was coming at 6, but when he showed up at my door at 10:15 p.m., I opened the front door with a smile because he probably had a hard day. Y'all, it can happen in relationships. It can happen on these jobs. These jobs will play in your face if you let them. Okay, first it starts off with, can you stay a little bit later today? We're running a raffle, guys. We're running a raffle for a $25 gift card. Can you stay a little bit later? And you're like, yeah, I'll help the team out. And then next thing you know, like they're taking advantage of you nonstop and you're working hella overtime and there's no overtime pay. Who knows? Point is, this book did it for me. I feel like every time I get ready to start a book review, my nose starts itching. Is that, what do you call that? You know how like when your hand starts itching, it means you're getting money. What happens when your nose start itching? What does that mean? Somebody make up something to drop in the comment and let me know what that means. Cause I really want to know. Cause I've noticed like maybe because I'm using like certain facial muscles or something. Like maybe because I'm always like frowning, I'm getting serious. I don't know. Point is, this book was very good. On to the next one. It's saying seeking approval from others, disbelieving in my own capabilities, despising my body and appearances. These were all facets of my self dislike. Y'all, when I say I have fallen in love with that little section right there were so many days, even just 5, 10 years ago, where I was like, I love the body I'm in, but if I could just fix my boobs here, and if I could fix this here, and if I could fix that there, this is the first time I've been in my body, and I was like, listen, this body here, I like this body. Like, I love my body. Remember when Cardi B was acting like Offset, like, babe, you love my body? And she was like, I love my body. That's exactly, that's how this section of this book from this author made me feel. Like, yes, I love my body. I am no longer participating in looking in the mirror and being like, damn, I just don't like myself. Or even looking at certain aspects of yourself, or sometimes people might tell you, like, maybe, oh, you're too sensitive, or you're too this and that. It's always you're too sensitive when you're telling them or enforcing a boundary. But like, you being too sensitive and too hyper vigilant, they be eating that shit up when someone's getting ready to take advantage of them and you can see it before them. This book has some vital moments. I appreciate this author's vulnerability because it is not easy to put yourself out there like that in these books. You are opening yourself up to so much criticism. I really, really enjoyed it. This is not the first, second, third. This is probably the fifth or sixth book I've read by this author. I absolutely adore her. I adore how she has really went, and she is advocating so hard for many women in different aspects of life. I know that one of her books, was about her experience as a CNA. And I resonated with that because I was a CNA for 6 years. Your girl has officially retired. I retired from that in 2020. That is one of those careers we don't get enough respect. We don't get enough anything. Okay? Y'all be sitting here celebrating Nurses Day and y'all just treat us CNAs like we're just the certified butt wipers. And we do so much more than that. Like, we be sitting with your grandmothers and grandfathers when they're on their deathbed because you're too busy off in Dubai taking pictures and posting and stuff. On a serious note, CNAs are super, super unappreciated. They're underappreciated, underpaid. They're just under everything. If y'all knew how much a CNA did, I swear, you guys would have a whole different level of respect. So, this author here, just the way she has gone about, there was a point that I was really trying to make sure that I was getting to. Her AIDS and HIV awareness that she has gone on over the years, the amount of events she has spoken at, the amount of books that she has created, advocating for HIV and AIDS awareness. This woman here, like, when you think of like that woman that is active in the community, this author is that. Okay, I have just gotten to this point where I think at first I had found one of her books, maybe back in, y'all, we're going back to like 2018, 2019. I stumbled across one of her books and I was like, her work is dope. I went from falling in love with her work as a reader to now, like, she is one of those women. I believe in giving people their flowers while they're here. Miss Kennedy is one of those women, and I'm not gonna cry. I swear to God, I'm not gonna cry. Y'all almost had me. I was like that close. She is one of those women that her books make you feel like she's in the room with you. Her books make you feel very seen. They make you feel very heard. I feel like there's times where she's being vulnerable in one of her books, and I feel like somebody just stripped me naked in front of a whole store, and I'm like, damn, like, you don't have to call me out like that. She is like when you walk into your grandmother's house and you smell cookies baking and you smell cakes baking. That experience of when you're fresh out the shower and you're oiling your body down and you have your little Yankee candle burning. That is the experience and the vibe you get from this woman. I have had nothing but positive experiences from her. Nothing but, uh, y'all, I'm not gonna cry. Okay, I am not going to. Ooh, I appreciate authors that are like this. I appreciate people that are advocates for their community like this. I just appreciate her all around in a different way. So, if you guys have not already, go ahead and download this book. I believe it was 99 cents on Kindle. Highly, highly recommended. Go ahead and follow her on Facebook. She is always active in the community in some way, shape, or form. Please support this woman because this is one of those people where, like, there's times where someone will be a part of a cause and you be like, is that really where that's for? Is that really where that money or funds are going? Whatever. This author is about her business, okay? I'm not even going to go on a rant because I could go on a whole rant about her. If you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am dropping book reviews every Wednesday and Saturday. I was previously dropping them at 10 o'clock in noon. I think I'm going to switch it up on y'all because when I was looking at my, like, what is it called? I am having a, it's like 9:30 at night. Okay. When I was looking at my statistics on YouTube, you guys are really tuning in between 2 and 3 o'clock. So maybe I need to start dropping my book reviews then. We'll see what happens. I also have a book that I just released last week. It is called My Favorite Ex. Y'all, this book is my thank you to all of my supporters, everyone that has supported me in the way of sharing a book, hitting like, hitting subscribe, commenting on something. It is a huge thank you. This book is permanently free on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Kobo. I think it's called Rakatoon, something. The link is below. This book is permanently free. I really, really appreciate everyone who has supported me over the years since 2017. Thank you so much to all of you. I'm not going to cry. I am fighting back tears. I am not going to cry. Okay. So thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next book review. Bye.